Well, it's Tuesday morning. We didn't get to work yesterday. It rained up to about noon or so. Pretty wet. We're on this job now, not very far from the lot shop area down here in Salt Rock, Barbersville. I'm up here on top of this mountain. Well, just a big tall hill actually. Customers are going to build a house up here. Beautiful setting. Beautiful setting. It's real foggy. Got a lot of dew on the grass. I started up through here and I had to back up and go back down to the truck and had to spray some promethazine. I think that's how you say that. Promethazine? Prometha? It's really good stuff. You spray it on your clothing and then ticks and chiggers and stuff start crawling on you. It kills them. But you're not supposed to spray it on your skin. But I got it sprayed on me and started back up a hill here. And I'm up here on top where they're going to actually build their house, and I'm going to flip you around here and let you see what we've got going on, and then I'll walk you down. There's a farm road or an old skid road, ever what you want to call it, up here now, but it's got to be, of course, it's got to be debrushed. When I looked at this job, I thought I could have at least a half a day or a day's worth of dozer work done, but it looks like I'm going to have to go get the excavator before I even really get started. A lot of brush has got to come off and some taller tree limbs, so got a little bit of work ahead of us today. So I'm going to spin you around here and let you see the setting. I talked them into just leaving the site alone, and let's just build the road for now. And that way they can get up here and get their ideas and their bearings on how they want to place their house. And I think they're going to put a basement in it, if I remember right. So I told them, there's no use to dig it down whenever it's basically just a big flat ridge top. So it's beautiful up here. But I'm going to flip you around here and give you a walk around. I'm going to walk you back down the hill to where the dozer is, and we'll get started today. Now this is the flat area. It's already here. Of course you can't see, but this is an absolute beautiful view. All that in there, that's covered up with fog now. But it's absolutely beautiful up here. I mean, typically with where I'm going, I don't want to take these bigger oaks out. I'm going to try to get them to let them leave them. We got this big hump right here. They can take it off when they go to backfill around their house here. They can use that soil there. So I basically just want to get them a road up in here. But if they was going to build on this far end out here, then they could probably bring their road up this way, and it would leave these trees alone. But we're going to get started, and I know they'll be up here, and then we'll talk about everything. I think I looked at this job about a month ago. I don't remember for sure. I think it was about a month ago. So most of our jobs, usually we're about a month out. Sometimes we can get to them a little quicker if it's not a very big project or whatever. I can sometimes sneak one in here and there, but most of the time we're about 3 to 4 weeks from the time I bid it and the time they say go ahead with it. It usually takes me about 3 weeks to get back to them. So I try to tell my customers to stay on the ball with whether or not they want us to do the job. That way they don't lose their spot. But you see here we got some really heavy brush. We're gonna have to brush up both sides here. Of course, Stone's Trucking is gonna be bringing us all our stone, so we don't leave any overhangs for Stone's Trucking. I think I'd really like to bring that road up this way and curve it in. But for construction purposes, they're not really going to waste any money. I hate to take that nice pretty chestnut oak out, but if I can maybe side trim it and hug it a little bit closer this way, I might just go ahead and leave the road up, and that gives them plenty of room, no sharp turns. And if they want to back up here and put their driveway in when they get their house completed, hey, we can do that too. We want to brush, of course, all this stuff off. You'll see later on in the video. I don't know if I'll have enough time slots to do a start to finish in 15. I try to keep my videos down around 15 minutes. Mostly because the app that I use on my phone to make the videos only allows me to upload 15-minute videos. I have yet to invest in that nicer video platform where I can make 30-minute long videos. But I just kind of feel like probably the best views I get is probably the 3 to 7 minute videos is probably the best ones, but different strokes for different folks. But we're going to take all this side brush off. I'm going to have to go get the 130 before I even get started with the dozer. I can work a little bit down yonder, but I'm going to have to go get my excavator. Like all these will have to be broke off. Most of you probably know by now, Rook, he quit us last week, so we're down an operator, and mostly I'm just me now, and I've got the other two there, but they're still learning, so I'll have to jump from machine to machine today, but the world will still turn. Not too bad right here. There's some pretty good, really, I'm thinking I'm gonna probably get into some pretty good hard rock in this area. Probably ain't gonna be able to get it down very much, but I think a lot of this was cut out with like a little 350 John Deere, so my 700 should push right through it. And that's the other big news. We sold the 650. I sold it, I got to deliver it today. I sold it Saturday to a guy, private party. Guy's got a farm, he wants to use it on his farm. It was getting a little bit of hours on it, and I've been talking about maybe replacing it, and with Rook ending his employment with us and me just being the only one running the equipment, I think it was best for me just to go ahead and sell it. We'll probably reinvest in the spring with I'm really leaning more toward a little 450 with a winch, just because we do a lot of the smaller jobs, and the little 450 be planting. I'm probably going to get whatever I get, I'll have a winch. But that's where we're at, and that's where we're going. Up here's the house site that we started at walking. Down there is where we're going to end up at, so y'all stay tuned. Well, just me and Miko today. Pyro had to go meet with his probation officer, pee in a cup. I told him I hope you studied for it. He didn't think it was very funny. Me and Miko laughed. This is what we got done so far. I got all the brush off of it. On up through there. We just kind of throwed this together last night, got it rolled in because Burnsy sent me a text message, I had to read it. This is last night I had to go, I sold that 650, my little dozer, my little pusher, I sold it. So I had to take it and deliver it last night to the new owners. So I had to leave a little bit early, and we just kind of rolled this in. It was supposed to rain. It's supposed to rain today. I mean, it looks kind of. This is West Virginia in the fall, man. You never know. Days are getting shorter for sure. It ain't even getting daylight till like about 20 till 7. You can see pretty good. Yeah. Sad time of the year for me. I'm gonna show you guys some of this rock. Right up in here, the ground changes. Where I'm at right now, it's more of a sandy clay. It's got some big old rock, as you can tell down there, but right in here it changes. I'm gonna try not to do a whole lot of grading or anything here. I'm just gonna slope it, crown it, and ditch it. We'll put us a culvert right in here somewhere. There's a drain that goes over the hill. But there is some rock in here, buddy. Some big old rock. Big old rock. So I peeled on this, just seeing what I had up against me. I got all the trees off, all the brush off. So I'm not gonna fool too much with this. Supposed to have this thing ready for gravel tomorrow. Got truck scheduled. So that's what we're doing today. You folks have a nice day, and we'll talk to you soon. Yeah, me and old Miko just doing what we're doing today. Putting in a new road up here, Salt Rock area. We'll try to work first part today. Let's get this here done before we peel any more grass off, because if it comes a big golly washer, like they say. We don't want any problems. So, and getting everything cleaned up and get it all sloped up. I put the topsoil back on that part of it last night. Probably got ahead of the game a little bit, but it ain't too big a deal. I got plenty of big rock. I know I'll have some big rock up here to finish putting this shoulder of the road back in. Don't want to do a whole lot of work up here on this far side, but that's what we're doing on this fine Wednesday. Got gravel truck, stone trucking coming tomorrow. Supposed to, if it don't rain. We got a roller going last night. We just threw this in here. We had to deliver the little 650 yesterday. We sold it, so we delivered it yesterday. But just getting this Wednesday morning started.